Hi everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of a Myriad of Chain with our fantastic host Pandu and our fantastic friend Alex. So today I asked Pandu, what are you gonna show us? Do you have an agenda? And she told me a ton, a playad, a myriad of things to
Yep.
show us, and all that in a sneak peek of the next version of Myriad.Social dark mode. No, that's Chrome's dark mode applied to Myriad, and it looks super good.
It's
So
really good.
yeah, it does. Let's get started. Pandu, the floor
All
is yours.
right. Thank you. All right. So this is the basically Myriad. If you haven't tried it, just go to app.myriad.social. You can log in with several supported wallets. We have 36,700 users so far, and a lot of cool posts. And the way we do this, the way we created Myriad is to not allow just a centralized party to control the timelines of people, so people don't get shadow banned. So every single user can create their own experiences that people can subscribe to, sort of like a super powered Twitter list, sort
Yeah,
of.
but really super powered.
Very super powered, yes, overpowered, in fact. Okay, okay. All right, so let's do this, and let's go to the CP experience first. And CP is of course crypto Twitter. It's a ton of
So
funny stuff. Oh,
basically, what you did is like you created what is called an experience that you call CT for crypto Twitter, right? And
yes.
you chose yourself on your own Twitter posts, and you imported them into Myriad, right?
Yep. And you can actually do this with everything. Like there's an experience here that's from a friend of ours, Helly Anway, and it's all about his cooking and the stuff that he eats. Some have recipes,
I
and
just ate and I'm hungry.
looks awesome. Like obviously he didn't cook this, but like he reviewed this. Yeah, it has long form reviews of everything from pizza to like home cooked food.
I'm on a pretty strict diet right now, and this
I'm sorry.
is making me literally drool. So anyway,
Blame him. Blame him. Anyway, so you can
I will.
of course you can subscribe to the experience, and yep, I have subscribed. I didn't subscribe before. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Holly. And and these are all the experiences that I'm subscribing to, like photography by Xenia, and the others are mostly mine. But yeah, let's do CT. Let's do crypto Twitter.
Let's go CT.
All right. There's actually a ton of new stuff that is happening. So, first of all, Coinbase, right? Everyone knows Coinbase.
I think everyone knows Coinbase.
Yes, 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 yes. They are now demanding
Demanding.
physical addresses, full names, and purpose for withdrawals into your wallet. Like if you don't have this, you cannot withdraw into your non-custodial wallet.
What next? A banking license?
So this is actually insane. This is actually happening. Like there's a ton of people that are very angry at this. And they use there's one phrase that they are using, unhosted wallet, sort of like that's non-custodial,
Yep.
unhosted wallet. And yeah, there's actually, oh yeah, by the way, like this post is obviously imported from Twitter, so you can actually look at like the original Twitter posts and all the interactions there. They're using this statement. Oh, provide us with supporting documentation. Screenshot of transactions from an unhosted wallet. Up to that,
Wow.
it's insane. This is big. This is big and this is bad. This is terrible. All right.
So they want
And
to see your
Hurts.
your hardware wallet basically, right? Unhosted as in.
unhosted, as in unhosted, as
Oh
in
my
they
God.
want to know all of the screenshot of transactions of your source of funds. So this is right. Okay, I was wrong. It's not just for withdrawals. It's also for deposits, for things you're depositing into your Coinbase account. Wow.
This is terrible. Yeah.
If your
Yeah.
source of wealth originated from investing in crypto or other investment, please provide additional support, supporting documentation showing the initial investment resulting in your wealth.
Now, what
Not
if I'm
even
an
banks.
oligarch? What
Not
if I'm
even
related?
banks.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No,
Not
that's
even fucking banks. Wow.
This this is actually going to happen more and more because of the debacle with Dokon, with Luna, the like all of that. Actually, like that's a huge systems risk, right? And the liquidation cascade that happened. Um, all of these institutions are fearful, and Coinbase is an institution. Coinbase is a centralized organization, so they're afraid, of course. This is this might be oh this might be the beginning of the end. Honestly, like if crypto isn't decentralized anymore, what is crypto? Why crypto? Right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
This
Yeah,
this is pretty dark news actually. I mean,
it's very dark.
there is a lot of people who rely on crypto in a lot of countries to have like for their daily food or for some very useful side income. Like the economy is fucked pretty much everywhere, and it's become a clutch for a lot of people. And if these
Mhm.
people don't have access to, because what makes it really easy with crypto as in a day-to-day use is not that you can hide for the from the bad tax people or whatever, is that you can just send value like super fast, you know,
Agree.
and you have services like
Mhm.
Rocketo when you can stream value even or something like that. Like you can really program money. But if this goes through again like new miles and miles of red tape and such strict
Mhm.
stuff, like all this community, all the small players, all the independent that are using crypto, they're gonna suffer from it.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
And actually, this news came on the brunt of like actually some better news about like unhosted digital wallets, basically. Because like the UK was scrapping up the a plan. Like this plan was from April. I think it actually originally came from the EU, and I think the UK was trying to adopt it as well. They wanted to monitor all unhosted
Yeah,
digital wallets, the non-custodial digital wallets, and this was good news, and it was surprising that right after this news, Coinbase came with this news. It's yeah, so that's kind of strange
yeah.
as well. Oh yeah, okay, I think that's the wrong link. Sorry.
I'm reminiscing. I'm still lost in my thought. You know, like a little bit of personal history from me.
Mhm.
There was a time where things weren't going that well for me, and I didn't have an address. I didn't have an official address, right? And I
Mhm.
didn't even have a bank account. I did have a French bank account, but I lost all the credentials. The card had expired because I don't live in France. It's been like years, decades actually. So crypto was the only way for me to actually receive value. It
Mhm.
without crypto, I would have had a really bad time at that point, because I wouldn't even be able to to receive value traditionally other than cash. But you can't just send a wad of cash via the post office or something. You tell me, oh,
Mhm.
it's FedEx or whatever, but not professionally. You can't do that. So
Mhm.
I would have had to provide like 3 months bank statement, my address. I didn't even have that.
That's
So
insane. Yeah, then
yeah,
and like if it's like that, like a lot of people out there are experiencing personal censorship and even financial censorship. The
yes,
only way out is actually crypto, and if crypto ceases to be this decentralized place, that's the end. Like there's no requirement for having like there's no like if there's no difference anymore between crypto and fiat, and it's just another centralized, controlled, gatekept asset, that's an issue. It's not going to go to that, but like Coinbase trying to do this means that they're on the losing side, in my opinion. They're on
I
the
yeah, but I think customers are just like literally going to vote with their wallets, like at this
That's my
point.
point. That's
Yeah,
my point. They're on the losing side. No
yeah.
one's gonna. That's sad though, because Coinbase is huge. That's the thing. And the guy who runs Coinbase actually, uh like he was speaking out against like the EU ruling to like EU basically, I mentioned this earlier, EU was basically saying that unhosted wallets should be monitored, and the Coinbase founder actually spoke out against it, and actually told people to just find non-custodial wallets. And I don't know what happened. Must be the lawyers, must be something from a law perspective. I have no idea. um yeah. Anyway,
Flabbergasted.
flabbergasted, right? Yeah. Anyway, there has been a ton of risk in the crypto space, and like this morning, actually, morning my time, evening for US time, Harmony Bridge got hacked for 100 mil.
Yep.
It's also a huge thing that has happened. I think I imported here somewhere. Where is it?
Mm.
Oh. Yeah, so Harmony Bridge got hacked. And as you know, 3AC, there's been a lot of buzz about what's happening. A lot of people saying that they went degen long on everything instead of being great traders. They're just like really, really degen and just bet it all on like red and blue. And yeah, it didn't go well for them. Um, there's a lot of other stuff as well. There's some. Oh, by the way, you do know what C5 means, right, Danny? Like it's D5, it's centralized.
Yes, centralized
Yeah,
finance, right? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's CD5 basically, right? Anyway, so there's Voyager. I think Voyager. This is actually there's a solution for this. Like I heard that Alameda is actually bailing them out. I
Okay.
believe if someone said. So Alameda, you know, SBF, right? Sam Bankman, right? Has a lot of liquidity, so they're bailing out a lot of these lenders. But yeah, it's funny, right? Like I think we talked about it in a separate podcast, right, Danny? Like we're sort of like DeFi and crypto. We're trying to rebuild basically financial system, right?
Yep.
I mean, you and I, we've been in crypto for a while. Like we bought our first Bitcoin like in 2000, like 13, 12 or whatever, like early, right? And we were back then we were thinking, oh dude, like this is gonna be like replacing the debt system of fiat, because fiat is just debt, right?
Mostly.
Turns out we're just recreating it. Like I guess because of um evolutionary pressures, game theory pressures, right? Humans.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
always say that, technology can make things easy, but it doesn't make people smart.
very true.
But
Very true.
yeah. This is people do what they know. Uh, what they know. I mean, like
Mhm.
they see, like you have traders with an experience in trading. You have malicious people with experience in trading maliciously. This is going to happen. Now, the thing is the ecosystem owe it to itself to find a way to fix, to reestablish the balance. I don't have solutions like from the top of my I was about to say from the top of my ass, but not even there. Not even there. But the ecosystem is full of geniuses, of PhDs in economy, in math, in I do believe that solutions will emerge, even rather short term for all this kind of
Hopefully,
things.
hopefully, Danny.
Yeah,
I also believe in the way that crypto can actually recreate the financial system in a way that is more healthy. I do believe the solution there is like actually more decentralization, not less. Some people, some even some protocols are starting to say that, maybe we can't be fully decentralized. Maybe we need to act like a central bank, for example. Bailouts, like going into the chain to basically bail out a whale, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna mention names, but that just
yeah.
happened, right?
Well,
I mean,
I
We
almost
all
said
know
it.
who. Yeah, we all know who it is.
we all know who, and you know what? Like that's not the way we should do this. Yeah, I mean, realistically, yes, there is a bit like a systems risk there, but like that's why we need to basically self-police and self-regulate, but in a way that is also still decentralized. There are ways towards it. This is like someone who's smarter than me out there in terms of governance should
Mhm.
be able to design systems based on our human incentives that incentivize good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
this is what I
Incentivize
thought.
a proper behavior toward the system.
Yeah, yeah,
Incentivize not gaming the system.
easy for
It,
you to say, but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, of
yeah,
course,
sure.
it's going to be a constant race to arm because every time there's a
Mm,
system, someone wants to game it, and
yeah,
it's from like cheating in video games to actually using a financial system to make it collapse on itself.
exactly.
It's uh, it's always going to happen, but it's all in the mitigation.
Yeah.
Uh, how do we stop cascades, for instance? That would be a good question.
Stopping cascades, huh? Like that's sort of like something that our friend Matt Lockyer raised, right? Like even Bitcoin, you can't really stop the cascade, even though Bitcoin is decentralized, but
Mm,
people still borrow money to buy Bitcoin. In fact, our friend Sailor, Mike Sailor, basically
okay.
said the same thing and
Mm,
told people to, hey, to mortgage your house to buy Bitcoin, right? And that is honestly insane. Honestly, like because like here's the thing. Like I grew up like in so our mindset, right? You and I then, I don't know, maybe
yeah,
Alex as well, but like our mindset has always been like you don't invest something that you can't lose, right?
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, and all of these degens are actually borrowing money to buy, and of course, when they're actually shorting something and buying on leverage and these are that, and it's fine. I mean, they're awesome. I mean, I mean, they're not awesome. Well, some of them are awesome people. Like I know some of them, and it's just that that's the way humanity works. Like that's if you are the type of person who actually like you're so confident and you do have the skills, and there's no stopping you. We can't say, hey, you can't borrow to buy Bitcoin. We can't do that because the real world exists. Like even if we don't have that on DeFi, we can use centralized finance to basically buy, borrow and buy, right? Like that's so. My point being, we can't really stop degen activity. Like even if we become like total, maxis,
Mm.
and total old school maxis, I should say, we can't really stop that from happening. Like that we can incentivize good behavior. We can try to find a way in a way that's more, again, smarter people than me probably can determine, but like we can't really solve it like in like by banning loans. Like that's part of finance. Lending is part of finance.
I think there is this other thing that
Oh wait, I
for
want to
the
make a joke. Like we can't make a Sharia DeFi.
You can what?
ow
We
ow
cannot make
ow.
a Sharia DeFi.
This is very
How would
clever.
you? How
This is
would you?
clever, and it hurts my head.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
The-
you know what? That's not a crack against Sharia. Sharia is well, it's a full system. I've studied it in the past, but yeah, that's not
It's an
something you can do on
extremely
DeFi.
interesting system, actually. For
Yeah, it is.
all of those who don't know Sharia banking, like just take a look at it because it's actually very interesting. If
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
only
have it here.
for the brain candy. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Anyway, one thing about Sharia is that it needs to be real, and instead of loans, you are actually investing in people, and then you are getting a cut of the profits instead of actually getting ROI. Like the
Interest. Yeah.
APR is basically based on the business's income, which is
yeah,
technically you can do it in a crypto system, yes, but there's nothing stopping that crypto system from being so because it's a crypto token, that the tokens on that crypto still
Yep.
can be non-Sharia defied. That's my point. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, nothing stops anyone for turning the token into a product or part of a portfolio or something like that. It's always gonna escape. The tokens escapes always. You can't stop the tokens.
Humans will always create it. Like this
Yeah.
maybe this is always going to happen. And the only way we can basically the only way society can like the only way decentralized society can basically survive is if we accept and we police. So like like remember the ICO craze where people were
Yeah.
just getting money out of like white papers of like 3 or 4 pages.
Yep.
That changed, right? Like now investors know that what the concept needs to be there and the product at least needs to be there, and that's a lot better. That's a lot, and that's hacker culture, right? Create stuff first. That's
Yes.
good.
Yes. This is actually what I was thinking. I mean, in the last 15 years, we've seen a lot of I'm gonna say convergence of the online population around certain topics, and cultures
Mhm.
are created, subcultures are created that are completely unique because they are very international. The online culture is made of a lot of offline other culture. It's a multicultural, it's a meta culture, I'm gonna say.
Mm.
And up yours, Zuckerberg, like it's not a reference to you. And and this, um, as you say, like etiquette, politeness, good behavior, bad behavior. This is all cultural stuff, right? This is the
It's true.
community that decides it, and it emerges from crisis, actually, crisis like this one. And the
Yeah,
example
yeah,
you gave is perfectly on point.
yeah, but you have to remember that you can solve this in 2 ways. One is the easy way, the other is the hard way. The easy way is doing what Coinbase does, which is KYCing everyone. And we can't do that, honestly. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't consider that. We should actually find a way to actually, through game theory, define ways where even though you're acting selfishly with incentives of your own, and you're a hacker, for example, you're incentivized more if you're working
Yeah.
for the good guys or doing good. And yeah, that's anyway, that's that's a long segment. Yeah, multiple stuff happening. One meme, very interesting.
A good meme.
I love this. But actually, like this meme actually had a basis, and that basis was uh
A few small loans.
yeah, there's actually a ton of these there's a ton of these things happening. And also like did you know that like okay, separately, not related to this one, but like Do Kwan
Yeah.
said on either CNN or Bloomberg, I forgot, like he was interviewed and he said he's insolvent personally, like he doesn't have any money left, that he's poor. I don't believe that, honestly. I'm pretty sure he hid the money. But like I can't, allegedly he's poor, which
I
is
mean,
ironic
if
because he's
in his
just poor.
position, if you get poor like that, something is wrong, like with your logic, like to begin with.
No, he's not poor. I'm pretty sure he's not poor. And ironically, like Do Kwon used to call people poor, right? Like he was,
Yeah.
yeah. So some karma there, but I don't think he's poor. Pretty sure he hid a lot of money. Just doesn't want to
Yeah, probably
yeah.
his cousin who doesn't exist is rich or something.
Jerome Powell, Fed chair, just made a statement. No macroeconomic implications from crypto, which actually is suspicious for me. This is suspicious. It might be the reverse, that macroeconomics, because it has so many issues,
Hmm.
like the valve to basically sort of like balance it out was crypto. So basically, right? Like we don't know. I don't know, and I'm not alleging anything, but like the US in the last 18 months has printed more US dollars than it has ever printed in the nation's history
Ow.
in the last 18 months.
Ow.
Of course, there's going to be inflation, but the issue is like this should be worse. It should be hyperinflation right now. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe theory, probably bad theory. Don't sue me, Jerome Powell or Biden. Maybe we're basically the way out for the for these guys. We're the buffer. We got wrecked because of this. And there's actually a theory, like again, allegedly going around, that the crypto pump, the DeFi summer and the NFT, whatever it is, NFT summer, was it NFT summer? Like the NFT pump or whatever, that happened right after Biden got elected, right? So
Okay.
maybe, and that, of course, that also was affected by the government airdrop coming from the US, right? Like everyone got USD and bought crypto, and then got pump. And allegedly, one of the major exchanges in the US is very in bed with Biden, supporting a lot of Biden activities. So it might be that okay, this is we're gonna give money, and this is gonna like ruin our economy, but let's make sure that we're not blamed. Let's make sure that it doesn't affect the real economy. Maybe it affects this fake economy of monkey pictures and fake internet money. This is how I imagine them saying this.
I'm no economist, but I know that there is no such thing as a perfectly closed system. I mean, Goodell told us so, and I'm no mathematician. Yeah, I'm no mathematician, but it's kind of obvious. In the economic field, economic environment, I'm not going to quote anyone because I'm no economist, but it's just very logical that micro and parallel economies affect the macro economy. You have a lot of yeah, and the same for I'm gonna take, like, for instance, cannabis as an example. If you have a country where cannabis is illegal, right, you're gonna have parallel, what we call in France parallel economies. I don't know if there is a term in English, where people are gonna like accumulate wealth based on cannabis trade, right? Tomorrow cannabis becomes legal. What happens? There's going to be a shift in these parallel economies, right? But the thing is, like, the money that the illegal trade makes is sufficient enough. Yes, it must go somewhere, right? And it's sufficient enough that it's worth taking the risk. So it's not little money, right?
It happened during Prohibition as well, like when the U.S. prohibited alcohol, and that grew a lot of bootleggers, right? People who are distilling alcohol illegally and creating like speakeasy joints, and that's after alcohol became legal again. The money needed to go somewhere. It went to the mob, the mafia. And that's actually true. Like that's why the drug trade is so big in the U.S. as well. Drug import trade. It's also because of like, at one brief moment, everyone was a lawbreaker. Everyone wanted to drink, and most people wanted to drink. So there's a market for it. So there's a ton of growth there. Same analogy, crypto.
Yeah. Micro and parallel affect macro. I mean,
exactly.
Duh.
Oh my god, this is
it's nice. It's nice that you remember the speakeasies. I was slightly older than you when I went to my first one, and I remember that Prohibition time. It was pretty hard on us. That's a weird old joke, by the way.
Okay, Popeye. Danny's Popeye, by the way. Look at his
I don't
look at
I
his
don't have
face.
the forearms. I'm sorry.
Yes, you do. They're just covering it up. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, Mr. SBF bailing out everybody, basically. So this is again, like, SBF is very close to the banks, I believe, right? Like, I mean, it's fine. Like, if you run a business, you can do that, right? And allegedly he's close to the banks, so he is bailing out his friends. There are some people who are saying that, you know what, this is the way for banks to control crypto, control the lending fintechs that operate as crypto organizations, just
Yeah.
the same way the banks are controlling fintech now.
Oh my
So some
god.
people say,
Reinstall Tor. I'm so stressed out.
haha, this is this is also why we created Myriad. This is also why we created a lot of the companies we created. We don't want centralization of control. We want to ensure that people can control their own destinies, whether it's financial destiny or social, or even your reality. Ha ha ha. All right.
Choose your destiny.
Do you have
That's a reference to a game. That's a reference to a game. Alex?
what?
Mortal
Which
Kombat.
game?
Yes.
I think we're
That
old
was
enough. Yeah, I
I
think we're
didn't
from the
intend
same
it to
time.
be okay. I don't know, guys. I'm a girl. I don't play like fighting games. Okay, so
You
I play a
play
lot of the
Fallout 4. Come on.
Fallout 4 is not a fighting game. It's a strategy game. It's strategy. Like, it's turn-based strategy, Danny.
Fallout 4 is real time. Well,
Sorry,
can pose.
Fallout 2. Fallout 2. Fallout 2.
Fallout 2.
Sorry. So I played Fallout 2. Fallout 4, I created settlements.
Yeah. So just so you know, guys, like everyone who's listening to us, like Pandu, Decentricity, is the only person I know that played Fallout 4 just for the settlement. I mean, it's not a surprise if you came up with reality chain, because
I'm pretty sure my save file is gone, but like
you're such a simp.
I'm a Simpson. I'm a Simpson. I'm going to find screenshots and post them on Myriad, but like I had, like, the big island that Fallout 4 had, like the big island where, like, the biggest settlement is an island, right? Like, there's an
Yeah.
island. So I just like logged into Fallout, not logged in. Like, I came into Fallout 4. I booted up Fallout 4 just to go to that island, because like my island was huge. It was so big, the engine could not draw it in full. Like,
Okay.
it's super big. It's super big. Like, it's super tall as well. Yeah, I think it's still on my PlayStation. Yeah, I did the entire island on my PlayStation, which means, again, no cheats. Yeah, no cheats. Respect, right? Pretty good, right? Yeah.
Respect.
Yes. Anyway, I forgot what this one is. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you guys know that the NFT guys are at NFT NYC. Some of the crypto Twitter guys are also there. Kobe is there. There's like a turf war between the old apes and the new apes, like literal apes, as in ape pictures.
Okay. I am lost here, and you're gonna
Same
have to
here.
explain that a
Same
little
here.
bit.
There's bored apes, right? Like, there are a bunch of bored apes in New York City. They have there's this guy who's apparently very rude and made these guys drop their pizza, and there's like, oh yeah, this guy pumped us, said he's an ape. I'm an ape.
Okay.
And you know what? I was at ETH Denver, right? And there's this guy who's also an ape there. Like, he was wearing the Bored Ape hoodie. He was super nice though. Like, he's not like these guys, but like a bunch of people were like gathering around him and like treating him like royalty, right? Like, back at ETH Denver. So I'm not surprised that these guys, some of them at least, got a big head.
Okay.
So it's like this is funny, actually. Like, some of them, like, there's some cool comments here on Inverse Bra. Inverse Bra follows you. I'll never get bored of this. I love this guy. This would be the great opening scene to a modern day reboot of High School Musical. That's a new You mentioned that.
And they all sing like West Side Story, but with apes.
Oh no.
Ape
Yeah.
together dance.
Oh, small thing, I love you. So I'm gonna tip Inverse Bra, even though he's not on Myriad yet. 1,000 Myriad. Hey. Yeah, and then like, oh, Inverse Bra. Well, not Inverse Bra, one of the Wassies, Silver Wassies. Have you guys seen? By the way, have you guys seen my free
Oh,
Wassie?
show us this. Show us this.
Oh, by the way, do you know what tweet that is?
They try to tweet out. No.
No, what's this?
Oh, you guys
The
don't
tweet
know.
DAO.
We are a DAO that controls this one Twitter account. This one Twitter
Ah.
account.
Okay.
1,000 and a few holders. When I
Oh,
say
this is
we,
interesting.
I mean I'm a member.
So whoever has your WASI is a participant of
It's
this
not a
DAO.
Wasi, it's an egg. It's an egg. It's an egg. So the egg looks like it's actually kind of cool. You can buy it. Please buy it. It's not like a close
Oh, tweet
exclusive
DAO
club.
eggs. Okay.
Just buy it. Buy one. Go buy one. Buy one and you'll be a member. Right? And you can basically, well, I can basically tweet here, like as long as my animas is connected. Nah, I need to put in password. Maybe later. But yeah, Tweetdao is a Twitter account controlled by 1,000 NFT holders. Oh, 12K followers at the moment. Hopefully more and more. Anyway,
This is
yeah,
this
free
is
Wasi.
our new society, our modern society. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, like 50 years ago, you'd go buy a dozen eggs so you can make a Puyong high, you know. Now you buy a dozen eggs so you can tweet stuff, something.
I think that's also like sort of like the transhumanist literature, right? Are all saying like, AI is going to sort of like become AI personhood, basically, right? Like there's a lot of transhumanist literature that says that, right? Like I mean, you've read Cory Doctorow, you've read
Yep. And one Google engineer.
one Google engineer. Oh yeah, that
That's
guy. Okay. But my point, that's gonna come later. What's gonna come now is DAO personhood. This is
Hell
this
personhood.
DAO personhood, right? Like these things are companies, corporate personhoods exist.
Yeah.
So DAO personhoods controlled by a multitude of people plus algorithms. That's gonna come earlier than just algorithms being a person, right?
I think so, and we're talking about mitigating nefarious effects from rogue trading and this kind of thing. That might be part of the might be part of the solution, or might be part of the cultural aspect that where the solution emerges from.
Yeah, DAO personhood, man. And that can be controlled by Wasis as well. I made Wasis, by the way. So I made some Wasis, and these are like, okay, this is a brief ad about my Wasis, and these Wasis are just generated with a generative adversarial network, and these things are on Polygon. They're free, 100% free. I also made these versions and they're cool. These ones are ASCII WASIs. You can go and get them on OpenSea. I'm not trying to get money out of them. Just sending them out to my friends, the WASIs. Which we covered in the first episode, right? So we don't have to cover WASIs anymore. Whack. And these guys love them. Yay. And then I've been sending out these WASIs. I love WASIs. WASIs are cool. WASIs make me happy, dude.
Well, there is happiness to be found in deconstructed green blob looking like an accidental duck. But yes, it is. I was talking about this one, like it just showed up like that green one that looked like it was dissolving. Poor thing. Anyway, but no, you're right. Seals are wholesome. Wholesome.
Wholesome as well. Okay. Anyway, so we covered TweetDAO. We also covered Wasi. So next time you see a tweet from TweetDAO, that's actually coming from one of us. One of us. Not one
You
of
are
the Wasi.
Legion.
We are Legion. Yes. And all my WASI friends out there, I hope the server is up already, but like
Shit.
WASI Decentralization.
We need to make a DAO that's called Anonymous.
It's not up. It's not up yet. I'm sorry. Like the DNS hasn't populated.
We need to make a
But once
DAO that's called Anonymous, and you need to buy an NFT of a Gay Folks mask, like combinatorial Gay Folks masks, if you want to do something in the DAO.
but Anonymous is a psyop.
Oh.
Major psyop. No,
You think?
Anonymous is a psyop. No. I don't think I know. Anonymous is a psyop.
Interesting.
Like all of CT knows that Anonymous is a psyop. Like it's very clear. It only like attacks the attacks like it Trump, for example, the Trump hating people, the non-libertarian people. It also attacked Russia. It didn't attack any of the Nazis in Ukraine before the war. Like Anonymous is very politically aligned somewhere, and that is honestly, it's a psyop. Like there's a
Yeah. Okay.
Of course it's anonymous. Anyone can be part of Anonymous, but every single statement that they've put out has been to one side only. Check it out. And the only way that can happen is through a psyop.
That's actually playable.
The actual anons are on CT, dude. All right.
So
NFT people have completely flipped NYC nightlife. Tens, as in like, you know what tens mean, right? Like people were sport
good-looking people.
Good-looking people. Like for example, in some situations, Alex can be a 10 or Danny can be a 10. I can be a 7.
Oh.
I'm fishing for compliments right here.
You're still at 7.2.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, dude. Okay, I'm gonna forgive you for that. Jonathan gets VIP access for minting a Cybertooth duck 7 months ago. Actually, this actually happened. Like to me, like when I was in NFT NYC and Ethenver, like there are clubs that are open just for people who are owners of certain kinds of NFTs. I forgot which NFT I had. On-chain monkey. I had one. I got in to a party. It's a cool party. Party's too cool for me, so I left. Anyway, I mean, it had Pussy Riot there.
That reminds me of every party I went to ever.
No, it had Pussy Riot. Pussy Riot,
the band.
The band. It had Pussy Riot. That's how cool the party was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was too noisy though. Like I'm an old woman.
Okay. So you literally said fuck that noise and you left.
Yeah, I left.
That's a power move. Yep.
Also, from our friends at Paras, the friends of Reality Chain, buy crypto to your wallet. They are using Transact. I think I've used Transact before. I forgot where, but yeah, you can basically onboard into Paras using a card payment if you want. I'm not gonna use this. I am not gonna get tracked online. Not gonna get KYC. But if you want to, you can. Like, so this is possible now. OpenSea's had it for months, but like at least like Mir has it now on Paras.
This is actually excellent because like not everyone is it's a privacy absolutist, and some people just don't mind. And the thing is like and they can learn about privacy later on, you know, like step by step. But as an on-ramping mechanism and onboarding mechanism, this is a very good news for the ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna like this.
Yeah.
Awesome, really cool. My mom is on Myriad. Please welcome her on. Her name is Zika. So I am doxing her and I'm
welcome Ika.
My mom's there. I'm most bullish in bear markets. Yes, sir. Okay. DYDX. Oh, this is app chains. This is Cosmos and app chains. And okay. This is a funny one. Like this guy was.
What the hell is happening?
He's
VR?
using.
Oh,
He's. I think it's his first. It's this is. I think this is his first time on like a VR device, and he was so
yeah.
scared. This moves, right?
And then the market on the right.
There's a
Oh,
market on there.
I think we all had the same reaction as him, actually. Poor guy.
Okay, so this is cool. So you see this, right? Oh, by the way, Myriad needs another feature, one feature. You need to be able to see easily
Mhm.
the original post date or original post time, because like this is imported 20 hours ago. But the
Yeah.
joke here is that tweeted this out in 2019 or something. Yep, 2019.
Ah, I see. Yes, 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 yes. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
but like this
to
is so
implement.
funny though.
Yeah.
Climate change talk a
Yes.
sheep with sailing 7 seats on turtle yacht. It's exciting. It's an international fugitive.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no. Oh no.
You need to
Oh,
get advice from this guy now.
Oh no. Oh, he really hauled it. Yeah, only the best calls from
my.
Zisu.
Oh, this the next post actually lines up what you showed. Zoo predicting his
Yeah.
own future.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
relates to just now,
Exactly.
Fern.
Yeah.
Relates. I like. Oh, and small thing added this. They were just degens that blew up. Yeah. BTC is 20,000, you're 3.4. Free Aussie Wassies. Have I given all of you? Danny, I haven't given you the Aussie Wassies because you haven't given me a Polygon wallet. Come on.
Yes. I need to give you my Polygon wallet. I will give you my Polygon wallet.
Okay, buddy. And woo, we're here. Bio, number of holders. Okay. And yeah. This one's really good. This one's really good. I just want you guys to watch this, please. I love this one. I love this one so much. Okay.
I'm finished noisy.
Man, where is she? Okay, money. Who are you? It's me, Champagne Bobby. What the fuck?
Nice.
Oh, just in time for Pride Month.
Oh, it's very nice.
Oh.
There is this subreddit that's called r/unexpected, and this other subreddit that's called r/suddenly gay, and it's for both of them.
This is for both of them. We should have experiences like that, funny experiences, not just the like the funny.
Yeah. I have an experience called funnies. So if you tag your post or something with funny, it should appear in my experience. By the way, we should be able to add tags to imported posts. We should. We will. Yeah.
Okay. Also, Myriad supports long form posts. Some people don't know this, but like you can write a lot of things on Myriad. I told my AI to write about the bear market.
Oh yeah.
In the year 2022, it is the beginning of the prolonged bear market, and half of crypto Twitter is an NFT NYC.
This is very real so far.
The things that make a crypto trading platform tick: security, speed, and volume. Firmware 2 are closely held, and the latter is open source. Firmware is proprietary, and the latter is open source. The Prudential platform does both. And then, like, I don't know why my AI, and this is an AI I trained myself. That's why I said it's
Okay.
like my AI. I didn't. Like, I used GPT-3, but like I trained it myself, okay? And this child of mine is trying to sell me a platform.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this a real platform?
It's,
Prudential?
it's real. No, it's
It's not
fake.
right.
It's
Okay,
fake.
okay,
I know
okay.
where it came from. It came from one of my writings. Like I wrote like a story. The protagonist is called Prudentia,
I
and I
see.
All
think
right.
it just took from there. But it's like God, I'm
It's
getting like I'm
it's volume
killed.
agnostic, Pandu. Your platform is volume agnostic. It's very important to mention that the platform is volume agnostic.
Ah man. Why are there only three crypto trading platforms? Why are there no cross-platform trading bots?
I wish I could actually have this question.
How are these APIs managed? Where are the auditors? These are good questions, AI.
Yeah, actually, it's very now. It
Very,
gets the
very now.
gestalt. Yeah, yeah, very very well.
Okay, so this is a question for
Oh
Danny,
my
not
god.
for Alex, because I know Alex knows. Do you know who Marin is?
I know, and
You do.
I don't have any deity in my anus.
Dating.
It talks about like the Venus Uranus, and I can confidently say
Uh-oh.
that no, this is a Uranus joke. I'm so
No,
sorry.
she's the astrologer to the stars and like the poet to the stars. And she's a crypto influencer. And this is like one of her videos, and I think you need to see.
And the bear market continues. No, I don't expect any substantial recovery anytime soon, but I do think locally we can expect a recovery from the 15th onward.
Okay.
The 14th is a full
Okay.
moon, and full moons tend to be local bombs, as you can see from these light moons. New moons are the dark moons, which are local tops. Full moons are the light moons, which are local bottoms. We're due for one on June 14th. So full moons, we tend to dump into them, pivot, and pump out, like a V-shaped pivot. June 15th is the FOMC meeting, and I mean, the astrology isn't that good or bad either way, frankly. But given that it's following a full moon,
So you get me. Yeah.
Oh
You
my stars.
it's astrology. It's astrology for crypto. And it's like I know you don't know this, like because you don't trade based on memes, but a lot of people follow her and make trading decisions based on what she tweets.
Oh my god.
Hey, maybe she's actually a very good analyst, and she gives this astrology flavor to her things to have a gimmick. Who knows?
Wow. She actually is a trader and she actually is an astrologer. Maybe, you know what I say. Like in 2021, she
Astrologer.
called
Yeah.
the BTC tops, was it May 16th? And like, and yeah, she called it. She called it Kobe, SEC, FBI. Yeah, this is so funny. This is so
So it's gonna be back to
funny.
psychic experiments, like in the Second World War or in the Cold War or something. Like we're gonna use psychics to
Yeah, we're
weaponize
gonna
money
have
now.
magic. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Or well, this cycle we tried astrology. Maybe next is necromancy.
So whoever finds a big box, an ornate big box somewhere abandoned, and think it can help them with crypto, just don't open the box. It's gonna melt your faces.
Okay, I got that reference. I got that reference.
Yes.
I got that reference.
I didn't, but that's funny. You could make a YouTube video based on this if you want. A YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Oh, we should. We should. Yeah. Actually, someone actually had actually someone accused Marin of doing exactly that, Danny. What you just said.
Okay.
And it's because like you know Coin Fashions, right? So Coin Fashions is an
Mhm.
anonymous Twitter. It's not a DAO, so someone
Mhm.
runs it. But like it's an anonymous Twitter where people can send in their crypto stories and make confessions, coin fashions, basically, and like embarrassing stuff usually. So I spent well over 100K USD on a popular female crypto influencer, and even met in person. People think she made all the plays herself, but it was all me. I couldn't get out of the friend zone. Okay. And Mary responded. Why the hell did she respond? Oh my god. And I mean she says she's not. She says she's not. And I actually believe her. Like I mean we can't even though she's attractive and she uses astrology, maybe she actually is a good trader or whatever. But yeah, this is funny. This entire exchange is funny. Isn't
Before I
that
had someone get me a 100K necklace, then I had to be like, no, bro, take it
no,
back.
bro, take it
What
back. Not
happened?
gonna happen. It goes.
Let it ghost. It's just, I
Yeah.
mean, moved and
No, this person doesn't speak English well enough to worry about.
don't worry,
Yeah.
given I'm a femcel, like she actually identifies as a femcel.
Yeah.
Okay, what's a
Yeah, yeah.
femcel?
I'm not gonna go there. I don't want to go there.
From the
It's-
Okay.
from the definition itself, I'm a femcel.
What, female celebrity, you know, right?
No, celibate.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
celibate. Okay.
Yeah. Can't get a boyfriend. Can't get a boyfriend because I'm too weird. Because I hang
Yeah,
out with
but
you
it's
guys.
it's just a technicality. You just haven't found the right one yet. That's it. I mean, like,
I'm actually I haven't posted this on Myriad yet, but like I actually am quite certain that it's difficult for me, so I have already resigned myself to marrying my projects. Isn't this awesome? So
it's
this is Inverse Bra, my buddy, and these are my other buddy Wassies. And that's you, Danny, and that's
thank
my
you.
mom, and that's my brother taking a photo there. And this is all my projects, and I'm marrying them.
I'm
Yeah,
very touched to
and
see that Myriad is the closest to you. Mm-mm.
oh yeah, Myriad di Bayo, yeah, so cute, right?
It's wholesome and it's good art.
Thank you. Not my
Yeah.
art, not my art. Obviously, I paid someone to do it. He's an amazing guy, though. He is advertising, not promoted. Wife is with helmet. Follow him.
Waifus with helmets. Okay. I like
He's
the
also
angry
on.
pig helmet.
He's also on Myriad. His name is Pretzel Art. Pretzel with an X.
Pretzel.
Pretzel with an X. Users. Here you go.
Depending on where you're from in the world, this is very difficult to
This is
pronounce.
the guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Follow
Hello,
the dude. He's
Pretzel.
Danny. Yep. Yeah. So you know this guy, the hex guy.
What I know that we are
Richard
past
Hack.
the 60-minute mark actually.
Oh, we are okay.
We
Anyway.
are.
Yeah.
So I think we've been through quite a lot of topics today. So is Anan upside up? Pandu says yes.
Yes.
Are Westies wholesome? We all say yes.
Yes.
Is the market gonna implode into a rain of flaming coins? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
We'll find you guys back for another episode next week. And well, in the meantime, you have a great rest of your day. Keep tuned.
Thank you. Bye bye. See
Bye-bye.
you.